the day, the dime.
Alright, this is Deep Rock Galactic. We're doing a solo mission. Quick walkthrough of the lobby. This is usually the first thing you'll do is go here, and you just pick a difficulty, pick a mission type, or leave it, and just hit search. That'll find you a game, or you can check the server list. Here's where you pick your character. For this, I'm gonna go with Scout.
I got a grappling hook. What are you gonna do about it?
You're gonna spend a lot of time here. This is where you spend the resources that you gather to get upgrades. I've got just about everything for the Scout except for this one, which I don't think I want. You can also buy vanity items, beards and armor, headgear, a couple colors. Most of these, well, a lot of them only cost credits, but some of them you need crafting materials. And you can change your appearance right here. I got a few little things for this guy. Here's where you pick a mission. For this, I want to get one of these orange mining missions. Those are the simplest, but this one is maximum length and maximum complexity. I don't want that. This one is medium. There's no easier one, so I guess I'll go with that. Leave it on hazard 2. That's the typical way people play.
Mission locked in. Powering up the drop pod. Drop sequence initiating.
I picked the Scout just because he's faster. His grappling hook gives him some more mobility, and you can use that to kite enemies. Just play keep away while Bosco shoots them. It's a good way to save ammo. When you're playing solo, saving ammo is pretty important, especially early, because you need to mine nitra and spend that nitra to get a supply drop to refill your ammo. But in solo, they didn't change how supply drops work from multiplayer, so you still have to get enough to order a 4-person supply drop. It makes solo a little bit trickier. You got to be somewhat strategic about how you do that. Until I get to the first alien wave, I generally just melee enemies or let Bosco do the fighting. So you're going to want to throw flares around with F. You get an unlimited amount, they just have a cooldown.
This is a simple mining mission. Deposit your quota of morkite into the mule, and we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Good luck. Right,
so my mission objectives are on the top right. It's to gather 250 morkite and get 10 fossils. There's a fossil. This is gonna hurt, but my number 3 item is a grappling hook. It's one thing that makes him good at solo. It'd be hard to do this with anyone else, but I gotta fall now, and I just took a lot of damage. However, maybe I can get some of this red sugar. Maybe. It's in a tricky spot. Is there any other? This isn't gonna be easy. I just need to make a little ledge here. That looked like I hit. Somebody just...
Never felt better.
So red sugar, you don't need it. It's like a health pickup. As long as I've got shield, I'm not taking damage, and that blue meter in the bottom left is my shield. Alright, that'll have to do. So I'm looking for some loose dirt. That's right there. I mentioned the flares. On the bottom right, you can see those 4 little icons that represents the flares. The ones that are full are the ones that aren't cooling down anymore. I can throw them. So my equipment. Number 1 is my assault rifle. Number 2 is my is it a sawed-off? It's a double barrel shotgun. Number 3 is my grapple. Number 4 is a flare gun. Unlike the flares you throw, this has limited ammo. Number 5 is to call a supply drop, which I can't do because I don't have enough nitro.
Oh yeah!
Alright, so if you hit control, you get this scanner thing, and you can get information. It shows you more kite, tells you how far it is.
Help me with the minerals here!
I click on it, that orders Bosco to get it. While you have this thing out, well, I guess you maybe always see that outline, but if you're ever not sure what you... Ooh,
Take care
get
of
that
this.
now. I don't want it. I'm gonna call the mule with C.
I got the deposit.
Yeah, if you pull this thing out, some information shows up. It's a good way to find your teammates. You'll see their outlines.
Depositing minerals.
Sometimes you can just point it into dark crevices to see if you happen upon anything useful, like useful minerals or enemies. Loot bug.
Bosco!
Oh, that's not good. Press X to call Bosco, and he should rescue me sometime today.
I need support! Boom, baby!
Those little green bugs only come from a nexus, which is a big egg pod thing. If I don't kill it, I'm gonna have to have these things biting my ankles the whole time. So collecting the fossils, that's just a secondary objective. If you look at the top right, it says I still only have 1. It only counts when I put it into the mule. I'm full on gold.
I need the mule right here, right now. Fire!
Yeah, as long as I've got plenty of shield, I'm not gonna waste ammo on anybody.
Go fetch!
So here, whenever you see a bunch of little things like that on a wall, sometimes they're green crystals, sometimes purple crystals, sometimes these pulsing red spheres. That indicates something hidden.
Come here!
And this is a... I forget what it's called. Some kind of... Enor Pearl. That's a crafting material for upgrades. Oh yeah, when you send Bosco to mine stuff, he doesn't collect it. He just chips it off, and then you gotta go pick it up.
Focus fire here!
Oh.
Lighting!
All these things need to be so high up. This one might not hurt so much. Alright, just try to walk towards the wall. That'll help a little. Saw another one right there.
Lights up!
where did I come in? 'Cause I saw a cave. It's not good that I'm lost, because I might need to find my way back to where we started. When you call the escape pod, it can show up in a random location, but generally it seems to like to go opposite of wherever you are. So if you go to the end, it'll spawn at the beginning. Not always, though. I think this is where I came in. Alright, so the cave that I was thinking of should be to the right.
They're here.
Light for me, please.
This didn't go anywhere.
Take that!
Yeah, I didn't find any nitro yet, so definitely want to conserve my ammo.
Attack here!
Thing nice about Scout, you just grapple to the ground and you won't take fall damage. It's another fossil. Oh, here's nitro.
Ollie!
I got whipped. Not doing too good. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Scout's grenades just create a stasis field that slows everybody down.
The last of the wave is approaching you now. Keep it together.
If that thing explodes on the enemy, it'll do damage. Killing those things, they're armored, so you gotta hit them in that big green weak spot, or right in the face.
Light is up! Don't waste your ammunition!
That wasn't too bad. Alright, where do I go? Nope, I was here already.
Lighting up!
This is getting a little bit frustrating. I don't know where to go. We got 54 nitra, that's not enough. Need 80 to call a supply drop. Alright, up. Oh, there it is, up on the wall. I need to dig through there. Or, no, it's already done. these things throw out gold and nitra, so I need that nitra. Oh, and here's a magnite. That's a crafting material.
Mine it.
Oh, get that one.
Where is that damn mule? I need to deposit in the mule. Bring it down. Where is that damn tin can?
Sometimes there'll be little specks of material left behind. Those will tend to give you like 0.1, sometimes 0.2 instead of the usual like 2 or 3 that you get, or 4.3 like that. Why did you skip that?
Get to what?
So don't waste your time trying to pick it all clean. It's a waste of time. I just say waste of time twice. Who cares? Let's see if there's anything hiding up here. Loot
Support fire, please!
This is a big space.
Let there be light!
There's some gold. I'm gonna skip the gold to save time. It gives you credits at the end. Now, this is where it's nice to have Bosco. You only have him on single player, but getting that stuff off the ceiling, not easy for any of the classes.
Donkey, come here! Sooner or later!
I don't think I mentioned it. So use the pickaxe. You don't equip it. You just click the right mouse button.
Attack!
No matter what you're holding, you can do the pickaxe. And for the grappling hook, it pulls you until you let go of the button.
There's up!
So if you want to sort of... can I get that? So if you wanted to, like, you can grab up there and then just let go halfway if you're already over the spot you want to fall on. Alright, I gotta give him a job. There's a loot bug.
Shoot it!
This'll hurt. Try to get on there and just slip. No, boy. I took almost fatal damage.
Yeah.
When I call a supply drop, I can on top of getting ammo, it'll give you some more health. I don't think Bosco can mine red sugar for you.
Right there!
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna illuminate it. That's teasing. There's nitro.
Help me mine this!
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I'm calling a supply.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Time to restock!
Contact. Lock and load.
Making a deposit! Ready to kill some more crap!
So, because of all the upgrades I have, This is a little easier than it would be if you're just starting out. Your guns won't do as much damage, your clips won't hold as many rounds, I don't think. Reloading is slower. Your armor won't be as good. So me playing this at Hazard 2 feels like the way Hazard 1 feels to a new player, more or less. The one upgrade I have is to the reach of the grapple gun. That's the if you're gonna play Scout, I think that's like the first thing you should try to get. And if there is an upgrade you want, just go to the upgrade computer, look it up. It'll tell you what resources you need, and when you go look at the missions, it'll tell you what resources you'll find. So, they're just spawning right here. I'm really close to my mission objective. Is there fossils? There's one more fossil there. I need to... You don't have to do the secondary objective, but I am so close. I can't there. Even though they're fossils, they're easier to spot in the dark because they kind of glow. Let's see a pale blue light. I think that's where
Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
I think that's where the Morkite was when I sent Bosco to mine it. There's some more. There's another room. When you're playing solo, you definitely want to call the mule ahead of time so you don't waste time waiting for him. Now you get the big guy, I'll get these. So even though this is early access, Bosco is pretty smart. He can, when you watch him, you see he's flying around and aiming for the weak spot.
I needed that.
Knows what he's doing. However, sometimes he will,
Button on the mule is activated.
like if you get grabbed by a cave leech like I did earlier, sometimes if there's like a little bump in the ceiling, he'll just shoot that because it'll be in the way and he doesn't know. He just knows he's aiming at it, doesn't know he's not hitting it. I can order Bosco to dig here, but I'm a little quicker than he is. Swarm of bees. Just kill the nest and they go away.
Bosco, mine it! Ollie, over here!
Now, I don't know if you get anything extra for all the nitro that you keep. Learn to recognize that sound. As soon as you hear that, you gotta get away. Those things hurt. Especially at the higher difficulties. Those things will take you right out.
I'll beat your record. Come here, you flying tin can. I need support.
Alright, so my plan right now, I'm gonna find one fossil. There it is. And I'm just gonna head back to where I put the supply drop. Get some more ammo, and then since I gotta put it in the Molly. I'll do it later. Alright, Molly has a button on it now that calls the escape pod. Whenever you finish your primary mission objective, that becomes an option. If you're playing with other people, don't just hit the button. Some people want to finish mining everything, and usually the last room of a cavern has all the good stuff in it.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day getting supplies.
I want to get going before the next horde wave starts. Alright, so the way I came in, I think, is up there. Yeah. This guy can climb over anything.
I need a
here's
damn
fine.
minecart on legs. Where is it?
Smooth as always, team. Drop
So
pods
an
on the way.
icon's going to appear showing you where the escape pod is. And if you wait, Molly will just start walking towards it and leave a trail that you can follow. Alright, I think... I'm going to wait a second to see which direction Molly starts heading in, and then I'm going to get ahead of it. Because what
Drop
always
pod
seems to
arrived.
happen is
Mules
Molly
returning to
finds
LZ.
some hole in the ceiling, or it just
Drop pod
climbs up
departing
and
in T-minus 5
travels
minutes.
right through solid rock, and then you're just on your own. So I just try to make my best guess at where I think the escape pod is. If I get a little lost, sometimes Molly will appear out of nowhere, and then you can follow it from there.
On the lead. Head for the drop.
This is where Scout comes in really handy in a solo game. In multiplayer, you can do this. You succeed as long as one person makes it. So Scout has that advantage. The
Let there
speed
be light.
means you're most likely gonna make it. You can climb anywhere. You move really fast.
There's
Drop
our...
Well,
pod
there it
departing
is.
in T-minus 4 minutes.
However, I usually like to stay near my teammates and give them a little bit of support. And because of my mobility, I'm really good at rescue missions. If someone falls and becomes incapacitated, I'm quicker than anyone else at getting into those places, getting them back on their feet. I don't think it should be called Scout, because anyone who goes off scouting is just not playing right. The team needs to stay together. Scout has lots of jobs. It's his job to get like the fossils that were all the way up in the ceiling that I was getting earlier. Nobody else can do that quickly. Everyone has to build a staircase or drill a giant tunnel. It'll take minutes and waste like half of their fuel when I can do it in a couple seconds. So because I did Hazard 2, you get whatever you gathered, it multiplies it by 50%. I didn't get a lot. I would have got a lot more if I finished it, but yeah. So yeah, you would generally after that go here and spend your money. Well, I hope this gives you a good idea how solo works in this game and how some of the mechanics work. The game's fun as hell. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna jump into a multiplayer game. See you out there.